Animosity? I don't dislike the old witch. I'd willingly poison her tea. Wickedness personified. You'll see soon enough. You show any breath of spirit, and you'll find your happy life dissolving round your ears. Mind games. A puppet master sucking out all the joy of the world and sours it with a look. There's no way that old crone is walking courageously in the paths of virtue.
That can't be true. Look how solicitous she is of your health. Whatever was her sin to cause you such distress? Would you find it comfort if I prayed for you?
For me? Look at you, with the bloom of youth on your chin, skin like gossamer, translucent with life. She's chosen you well. How she torments my impotence with the taunts of your beauty. Is that ethical behaviour, meddling with a man's dormant sexuality? Pricking the rage within, that constant denial of fulfilment? Don't ever offer to spend 1 second on your pretty knees for me. If you spent eternity on the slab, you'd never wipe a smudge of blackness from the soul of that one. Heart like ice, ensconced behind her ledgers and her teapots, plotting her latest move in the feated chessboard of our lives.
You need to tell someone. And I'm the only one here. What has happened?
She didn't let me say goodbye to Bernie. She let her die alone. Kept me away. Locked the doors against me. I know Bernie was asking for me. I know it.
What? When? I thought it was very sudden.
When Bernie was wasting away. 2 days, all alone in that hospital cell. You've got conveniently stashed away in the basement under the kitchens. Double doors, easy accessibility for dispatching a cardboard coffin. I only want... I just say... She was my friend. Hateful until death. Should have held her hand. 20 years.
I don't understand.
Shall I draw you a picture? Bernie was family.
We're all family under the eyes of... We're all as dust. I don't understand what was so terrible about Mother Abbess preparing the soul of Sister Bernard for her great journey. Why should she want to hurt either of you?
Why should you? Let me explain. Because she could! Your dear Mother Abbess and I have been sparring, scoring our petty victories for 2 decades. Sister Bernard walked a fine line between my agnosticism and the MA's idealistic fascism. Everyone is called to holiness. Life is a path to sanctity. Hell bent on dragging the rest of us kicking and screaming down her own personal path to oblivion. Let Bernie die on her own without me, her only friend in the world, grieving at her side. Wouldn't have me pushed across, got to observe the decencies. It wouldn't seem seemly for a nun. Ha! You must understand, Professor Astley, I could have any man who was not a relative attend the passing of sister of this religious community into the hands of the Lord.
I didn't know.
Of course you didn't know. You, filled with hopes and worthiness, you with fresh voice of absolute certainty given this ridiculous challenge to ease my burdens.
Well, Who told you that?
Her very words, eh? Go and ease a sad old fart's burdens. He'll not be long for this world, and he needs to be reconciled unto God. That's it, isn't it? The bargain. You get wild Afrique, but only after you've put me underground and saved my soul from the devil incarnate. And you, in the arrogance of youth, agreed to the deal.
I struggle against this sin of pride. I will pray.
Another little sin there, my poor Joan. Never considering for a moment that Sister Bernard had spent the last years of her life trying to do exactly the same, but without the appliqué part. She'd have settled for a missionary zeal in Tower Hamlets, close to the dog track. She loved racing. Ha! We used to go as often as we could sneak away.
You went dog racing with Sister Bernard? I thought that...
Bernie didn't gamble. But she put my bets on. She wasn't opposed to a swift half and a bacon butty with the winnings. Happy hours. Even the best of us need a day off from being good and worthy now and again. Bernie was the best of us.
You shared a fond working relationship.
And what could you ever know of my relationship with Bernie?
Nothing, unless you tell me of it. But I hope in time you and I will achieve a degree of respect, if not the same level of camaraderie as you shared with the late Bernie.
Bernie was never late for anything in her life. Punctual as a Rolex. God, I miss her. She went too quick. 2 days and bump, she's gone. 2 days! Fastest thing she'd done in a decade. She's everywhere I look, damn her eyes. And I can't find a bloody thing. She had her own way with everything. I don't even know the password. I'm the laptop. I can't get any of my files.
Well then, if you have me... I'll make a start on doing some of the practical things. The other issues can wait until you've put this grief behind you.
Put this grief behind me? File my best friend's death away? Under life's devastating events? Pick up the pieces and carry on regardless? How practical.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, exactly. Carry on regardless of the fact my heart is in pieces. My security in the consciousness of my own identity, or my soul as you would have it, has been shrouded into a jigsaw of conflicting strands and confusions.